Alright, we are back watching more Street Fighter. The US, I guess, it's called Street Fighter, the animated series. I call it the... I still prefer the Japanese... Well, they just call it Street Fighter USA. I feel like that fits best. Personally. Anyway, come get me, FBI. To be fair, yeah, I haven't had any problems with this series, so I guess Capcom don't give a shit. Someone doesn't give a shit. So we've got the world's greatest warrior, so let's cue that up. Just gonna get that ready. Nope, wait, there we go. There we go, perfect. Right, so yeah, we're doing the world's greatest warrior. This So this episode was, well, it says story by the same guy that has done all of them, and then actually written by Steve Englehart. This episode aired on the 12th of October 1996. Let's have a look at what happened on this day. Hopefully stuff that's not terrible. We can only hope. A lot of death. A lot of death. Wait. Farm Aid 9. What the fuck is that? South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. Performance Willie Nelson. The fuck is it? I've never heard of this thing in my life. This is not a thing I've ever heard. David Gilroy Brevin, British politician, a bit before my time. Jack Robert, cricketer. Rene Lacoste. French tennis player, 7 Grand Slam titles, and Lacoste clothing. Died at 92. Trevor Williams, scientific writer, died at 75. Vernon Elliott, British composer and bassoonist, dies at 84. That's why these ones have always got like a lot of death. We have like less death. And the Macarena by the Bayside Boys, the Bayside Boys mix by Los Del Rios. It's the #1 song, and in the US, and the #1 song in the UK is "Setting Sun" by the Chemical Brothers. So, yeah, that is everything that happened on this day. So let's get into this episode, shall we? What we got? 2 minutes. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
Colonel William Guile, one of the greatest martial artists in the world, travels the global tournament circuit, using it to conceal his top-secret mission as leader of an elite group of international crime fighters known only by their code name, Street Fighter. The heroic man-beast,
Blanca,
hard-kicking fighting machine, Chun-Li.
Also, Ryu and Ken are here, the main characters of the series.
And the team of the most amazing warriors ever seen have joined forces with Guile to combat the criminal empire of Shadaloo and its superhuman leader, Bison. They have their own code of honor, discipline, justice, commitment, and together they will triumph against the forces of evil.
A new opponent is ready to face you.
Street Fighter!
Oh, awesome. Okay. Oh, is that Goken? And Akuma.
Cannot fail to feel presence, Akuma, my brother. I welcome your
Oh.
return to our home with a heart full of joy. I hoped someday you would realize that a life of greed fails to bring the spiritual fulfillment you always sought.
There are many paths to enlightenment, brother.
That is certainly true. Our order has survived so many centuries because it follows no one path.
Said the sages. Each student is different, so the teacher must choose students of opposite character.
Yes, their interaction as they create their own path makes them stronger than either could ever be alone.
But the two students had never before been brothers, Goken.
In some ways, it made us closer.
But in others, when you choose your students, you did not choose brothers. It appears you felt the experiment did not bear repetition.
I chose Ken and Ryo based solely on who they were, as our sensei did with us.
Weirdly accurate.
But
Weird drawings.
why have you returned now after all this time?
I mean, weirdly.
I have finally perfected our tradition's ultimate move.
Not the raging demon.
Oh no.
Yes!
It's fine. He'll be fine. We'll see him in Street Fighter 4. The fuck is this guy? Why is Ken Brown?
Ken, you're not taking this fellow seriously. He's the village champion.
And
Give me a break, Ryu.
And you're not taking
I
it
can take him with both
seriously.
hands tied behind my back.
and
Just collect all my winnings.
well, we got this.
Yeah, 'cause the way the local babes are checking me out, I'm gonna need all that cash. Come on. We promised Sensei we'd visit him tonight. We should have been there by now.
This is literally just the worst Ken and Ryu. They're just even worse than the movie.
Okay, I'm in a hurry. So let's
Oh,
wrap
wow.
this up. Ryu, what in the world are you? Hey, that's Sensei, Koken. I saw him falling.
Hello, I'm here.
Akuma, brother of your beloved sensei. And within hours,
I didn't remember the
undisputed
time when
champion of the world.
Akuma can just create a shield.
Yeah, right. How could you have beaten him?
Your master is a man, not a god. And any man can fall to a superior man. I am superior to all men.
Oh yeah? We're gonna kick your tail from here to Thursday!
Fool! I have mastered the martial arts you are still learning. And the technique known to no other living man. Only you, your sensei, and I know our martial arts secrets, and by dawn, I will have that knowledge all to myself. After I defeat you both and consume your chi, as I consumed Goken's chi.
What? That's impossible!
As
That's
mere
impossible!
students, You may have
He turned into fucking Luke Skywalker or something.
That's not true. That's impossible.
I'll take you on right now, Akuma! We're not gonna cooperate with any plan of yours!
You have no choice. No choice at all.
Sensei, how could Akuma have done this?
I was so certain he
I
would
told you he survived.
change. So certain. So certain.
I don't, especially not this. This is bad. Just generally bad.
I'll have to keep my guard up a little longer in future, my brother. You make an excellent sparring partner.
I'm pretty sure these are also just
Abide your sweetness and light,
like
Goken.
non-Asian actors trying to
You
do
know
that.
you don't
I am
mean that.
speaking Asian. He's like,
We
oh
have been
no, that's
greatly
bad.
honored, Akuma. Two brothers have never before been chosen to train together.
Ha! Two brothers who are more different than any two strangers before us.
And so we learn more from each other than have any two before us. I do not know what fuels the anger within you, but I can learn from it as you can learn from me.
I learn nothing from you.
Oh, what the hell?
I want to learn from you.
Sparkly background all of a sudden.
Monastery, but my domain is the entire world.
The tradition has always brought the opposites together. I was certain in time I was wrong.
He said he stole your chi, Sensei.
Yes.
He stole my chi.
He mastered the raging demon move.
Raging
But I was able to survive
I
due
thought
to
the raging demon was
the
only
fist
a
of
myth.
nothingness.
Stealing chi is almost impossible. And stealing Sensei's chi? We have to take him back to his house.
He needs the ancient medicines.
He needs his chi.
Nothingness.
If we don't find a way to beat
Path
Akuma
of
and
nothing-
recover it,
The path of
our
nothingness. That's
Sensei
the
will
one.
surely die.
Everything Goken taught us
Awesome.
was to prepare us for this night, Ryu. He must have known this would happen someday.
We can't fail him, Ken. Or by dawn, we could be dead. And Akuma could be invincible.
There we go. The path of nothingness.
There. Goken's as comfortable as he can be.
What else can we do for you, Sensei?
Leave me and train. You must stop my brother. Save the world from him. And save him from his evil.
Man, if I hadn't insisted on hanging around town for street fighting and babes, we'd have been there in time to help.
Usually I tell you things like that, Ken. But what's done is done.
I'm Ken. Two things I love:
Couldn't have
street fighting and
No.
babes. Yeah.
My fault! Sensei should never have taken me on in the first place. I was just a guy on the streets running my hustles and scams. You were an idealist.
Everything
Ryu.
is whiny with
The
this
kind of
pen.
guy his tradition was set up for.
But I didn't think I was a fighter. It wasn't until I trained with you that I learned what I could do.
Yeah, sure. So you worked at it. Well, I just screwed around.
You didn't have to work so hard. It came naturally to you. I wish it could have been so easy for me.
Nice try, Ryu. But I've never been what Sensei wanted me to be.
You're exactly what Sensei wanted. Otherwise, he wouldn't have chosen you. Remember our tradition.
Please tell me they've got Street Fighter Alpha designs. Boo! Ken's got longer hair at least, so slightly Street Fighter Alpha
Very
designs.
good, Ken.
Hey, I'm not just good, I'm the best. That's why Sensei picked me.
Oh, well. Each day's training is but another step on the long road to mastery.
A very long road if you keep losing to me.
This is weirdly like accurate for this show.
Your training goes
Like-
smoothly.
Well,
As
Sensei,
accurate as this show can
Ryu's a
get
heck
for
of a
like
nice guy.
any Street Fighter
A
lore.
little serious, maybe, but he's not really in my league. I mean, couldn't we get a few more guys up here? Maybe somebody more on my level and somebody on Ryu's, so each of us could get some real workouts. And otherwise, with all respect, we're pretty mismatched.
Our tradition's techniques were developed for a world of opposites, Ken. Yin and yang, good and evil, day and night. Ken, you were chosen for the larceny in your soul. Ryu for the purity of his. He could learn the ways of the real world from you, while he can teach you to reach for the stars.
The only stars around here are the ones I'll make him see. That's what Sensei wanted? A cocky fool?
They always take a fool and a philosopher.
Then that makes me counterpart to Akuma.
Oh, stop being a bonehead. Let's get started on our training.
Oh, stop being a bonehead.
Hey, how's your arm? Where I kicked you?
Hurts pretty bad, but I'll make do. I have to.
Your arm is hurt.
I have another.
Hadouken! There we go, thank you.
That's enough, Ryu. You're out of this fight.
No, Ken! This is the fight of our lives! Sensei needs us now.
It's just bad luck, man.
I am going to fight Akuma, Ken.
Hello.
I must agree with Ryu. He is going to fight me. How else is he going to lose? I once fought Guile and Bison for illusion, Ryu. But for control of our tradition, this battle must be man to man.
It'll be man to man, Akuma. You gotta fight us both.
Oh, surely.
Oh, yes, dynamic
Consider
battle.
2 against 1 fair, Ken.
Hey!
What the? This is a new power.
Let me out of here!
Oh, don't despair, student. You'll have your chance in good time.
No, Akuma. It ends here, with me.
How is your arm?
Watch and learn. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Hadouken! That's it, Ryu! Go for it!
Kick his ass.
I expected you to warp.
I expected you would.
Yeah! Just like I taught you!
Ow.
Akuma! Let me out of here! You can't do that to him!
Now your chi is mine!
When did the Mortal Kombat movie come out?
Student.
Your soul is mine.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You think this'll scare me?
This is new.
You just want to psych me out. Make me think I'm gonna lose before the fight even begins.
Oh, you will lose. Just like Ryu.
Not me, pal.
No, no, he blocks my move. Ah! Oh, there we go. Guns down. Bye, Ken. Oh, what? Ah, okay.
Quick thinking, student.
Well, I do my best!
Whee! Huh. Whee!
Very good, student. Your style is a fine blend of tradition and thuggery.
Like yours! And I guess I owe some of that to you.
Yes, indeed. And I welcome your challenge, for I have devoted my life to combat. Others use it to prove something, or to demonstrate their power. But I don't. Honor and superiority only matter if you admit that other people have value. And I don't. That's why I use any means necessary to win. I don't care about anyone else in the world.
Not even your own brother?
I am related to no one. There is no one like me.
The fuck? That's a new Hadouken. Nah. Ow.
My, you are tough. A worthy opponent, unlike the first two.
Our martial arts tradition teaches that fighters should encompass two sides. Well, you've turned your back on your other side. I'm no angel.
Oh yeah, the cakes were delicious.
But you're all bad.
I like the.
I fulfill our tradition, and you don't. I'm whole.
I prefer the
and you,
classic, the
all your power.
Is that Rocky Road
are
or something?
Not. You think the world is a place to conquer.
Can't remember.
Think
It's
a
delicious.
place to live.
Can't remember what the name of it is.
Protect. I can relate to your brother, my sensei, even if you can't. I can relate to my friend Ryu.
Okay.
I can relate to people.
No, I did like the what was it?
Like the chi of the whole world is flowing into me now.
Yeah, Billionaire Slicer. That was my favorite.
First time, everything is focused through me, and I have you to thank for it.
God, he's gone Super Ken.
I have Goken's chi and Ryu's chi. The chi of 100 vanquished warriors.
You have them, but they're not yours. They're stolen. But my chi is all mine.
He's gone Super Ken.
Skill, student. I am still the only living master of the raging demon.
Not if I don't give you time to use it.
The flaming dragon punch.
Oh no, Akuma's fallen over in the mud. Hey, they got the chi back.
Ryu.
Sensei!
Hey, I'm going home.
This isn't over, Ken. You've made a terrible enemy today.
Your mouth is moving, but you'd be a whole lot more convincing if you were still pumped full of stolen chi.
I'll steal more.
Oh, no, you don't! Nuts!
Ken! You beat him, Ken! You beat Akuma!
You're everything I saw in you, Ken. A warrior who can justify the centuries of training which led to this day. A warrior who can walk between the dark and the light and not lose his way.
You are the world's greatest warrior!
You're a heck of a nice guy, Ryu, but a little too serious.
Don't you see the difference in yourself?
Well, I feel different. More powerful. I'll think about it later. Now, if you've still got my winnings from last night, buddy, let's get back to town. I am so stoked right now. I hate to think of those poor babes being deprived of me this way.
You'll never change, Ken.
You never know, buddy. You never know.
Bizarre. So weird to see this. Alright, there we go. There we go. So we're ready for the next episode, which is... So you want to be in the pictures? In pictures? That's the one. And pause. There we go. Pause, ready for the next episode. So, right.